Beautiful mantra, friends. This mantra says from unreal to truth, from darkness to light, from death to eternal deathlessness. And Master is only the way, Guru is the only way to show us the way. Guru is pathway between humans and God. Without Guru, it is not impossible, but very, very hard. Buddha tried without Guru. He had in his Jata Katha, he had talked about more than 512 lives. He took so many, uh, 512 stories about his past life, his sadhana, Shivapuri Baba, even Osho, you know, but they kept learning from others' teachers, other siddhas, other mystics. So, Guru is needed for us, especially in this information age where there's so much distraction and desire and fear and manipulation and control and dominance in such subtle level. We are manipulated. So, Guru shows us the way of divine. When I joined Osho, I was not seeking for enlightenment. I didn't know what enlightenment was. I was here just to seek some peace in my life. So after coming here, then Osho started talking about enlightenment, the highest truth. Then only slowly, we started trusting Osho's words. More our meditation went deeper. We could feel the vibration. We could tune with Master's words and vibration, so that we know that there is something called enlightenment. There is something called liberation and nirvana. And Master helps us to connect, always keep in the track. When our phone is dead, our smartphone is dead, we cannot do anything. We cannot receive anybody's call. We cannot connect to internet, our apps. We cannot watch anything. There's so much immense potential in today's phone. So many things we can do. But with dead phone or the phone without internet, we cannot do anything. We're limited. We're very limited. So when sannyas initiation happens, Osho gives us mala, new name, and when our birth of soul happens, our phone gets charged and connected with master's network and internet. So meditation is the way to keep our phone charged all the time so that it does not die. So when our phone is charged, we can be connected with so many potential and possibilities. So when we are charged and tuned with master's energy, there's so much potential in meditation. So that's why meditation is such a mystical phenomena. Every sitting is different. It's not the same. It's not like any project or our other sports practice or anything else. When we sit in meditation, there's so much potential, but for that we have to be connected with the network, with the yogi net. That's why Anandarun often says yogi net. So to charge that, we need to meditate regularly. And so many people take sannyas and they leave sannyas, because they don't charge their phone. They don't charge their um, themselves to be connected with the master. And Osho says, they don't leave me, I leave them. I leave them 6 months ahead. So many people who take sannyas, they take sannyas not out of devotion, or they are really interested into it. They just take sannyas because the energy is so high, they get pulled into it, or they are just curious about it. They take it and they don't have daily discipline, they don't have daily practice, so it goes away. So also talks about devotion. So one sannyas, we take it from outside. It's a ritual of giving mala, new name, Sakti path ceremony, and Osho is the witness. And there is another sannyas that happens within. So the sannyas we take outside is love and hate relationship. When we love Osho, we feel close to it. And he says something or we hear some story about Osho, then our love changes into hate. Or if we are initiated into sannyas because we want something, we want money, relationship, healthy life, we want good health. If we don't get it, then we start blaming the master. So that becomes hate. So that is disciplehood, which can be dropped anytime. Disciple can leave the master anytime or go to another master anytime. So, but devotion is such trust that happens from within, then it's eternal. It's beyond love and hate. Now you cannot take Osho out of you. It's there, always there, even at work, even at your everywhere Osho. You breathe Osho, you talk Osho, you know, there's flavor of Osho in you. So I was in Seattle. I spent some time with first generation sannyasi who were in Punavan, and before that, they are such a devotee. The way they talk, the way they walk, the way they breathe, it's all Osho's energy. They are imitating Osho's energy so much, and I was there drinking that energy. Even they don't have to say anything, just their presence is so powerful. You can just feel Osho in them. So that is devotion. When sannyas happens from within, now you have eternal bond with the master. So after that, your primary focus, primary purpose of this life is meditation. And in this truth, in this journey of truth, attaining the truth, so that master is the medium. Everything is secondary. Before sannyas happens from inside, everything is primary. Your kids are primary, your husband, wife is primary, your job situation, country, politics, movies, sports, desire, so on and so forth is primary, and meditation is secondary, and then which never comes. In this jar, meditation is below somewhere else. The rock of meditation is below somewhere else. But once that devotion happens within us, that sannyas flowers within us, then meditation becomes the primary. No matter what, I'll give 2 hours for meditation. Even I'm sick, even I work 16 hours, I wake up, I have that energy, that fire to meditate and charge my phone so that I'm connected with the master. And through master, I'm connected through cosmic energy. Right now, I don't have wisdom and energy to be connected directly with the cosmos or with the universe energy or to the God. My ego says, why not? My ego. That's why so many people don't take sannyas, because they feel like they can do it. They don't need a master. They feel very controlled or dominated by the master. But real master like Osho, who comes once in 2500 years, liberate us. They don't control us. They give us the freedom to explore, experiment, experience life. So these are very crucial masters. So friends, in this meditation today, we will be charging our phone, our device. We will calm our mind and then connect with the master's energy, the frequency. And through master, we are connected to the cosmic energy. And then we sit in silence, and then we take all those energy